Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the Russian Federation, Madam Under Secretary General, distinguished colleagues from the UNOCT and across the region, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Nairobi, and thank you for choosing Kenya as a host country for this timely workshop that seeks to address the clear and present danger posed by the use of improvised explosive devices and small and light weapons by terrorist groups. I wish to convey our gratitude to our partners from the Russian Federation for their gracious support to this regional workshop. I also acknowledge the critical coordinating role played by the UNOCT and other UN organizations in supporting member states address security threats that threaten regional and international peace and security, including small and light weapons and improvised explosive devices, which are the instruments of terror in most active use across our region. Ladies and gentlemen, the threat of terrorism and violent extremism in our region and across the continent is much higher in areas directly affected by conflict or neighboring it. The maps of terrorism and conflict are superimposed. There is also a direct correlation between conflict and the including accumulation, proliferation, illicit transfer, and misuse of small arms and light weapons and improvised explosive devices. This implies, therefore, that terrorism, conflict, and uncontrolled arms are mutually reinforcing vulnerabilities that have created a perfect storm of instability and insecurity. In dealing with the threat of small arms, light weapons, and improvised explosive devices, we eliminate a critical element of our fragility and significantly impede the effects of the other two elements, that is terrorism and conflict. It is imperative, therefore, that we make concerted efforts to deconstruct this trifecta of instability through collective action and enhanced collaboration. This workshop is an important step in this regard. I look forward to you sharing the outcome document and encourage that you consider these three propositions. Firstly, how do we strengthen regional multilateral frameworks of collaboration to address this shared threat of terrorist exploitations of small arms and light weapons and improvised explosive devices? Irrespective of the measure and capabilities that can be developed in the domestic context, terrorism and violent extremism present a mutual vulnerability that calls for creation of bilateral, regional, and continental frameworks of cooperation as envisaged in the UN Security Council Resolutions 2370 and 2178 and the AU Resolution 2213. Gatherings such as this should not be a one-off affair, but rather a periodic forum which we can be candid about our collective challenges and have opportunities to nurture indigenous solutions to the threat posed by terrorism. Secondly, it is necessary that we consistently invest in research and the development of knowledge products that enhance our understanding of the threat and how it is mutating. To fully appreciate how terrorists exploit small arms, light weapons, and improvised explosive devices and new weapon systems such as the UAVs, we have to remain innovative in how we appreciate and respond to these threats. Finally, there is need to develop policy and legal frameworks that are versatile and effectual. Sound policy and legal frameworks, including measures on how to deal with the dual use of materials, measures to restrict the misuse and illicit transfer of small arms and light weapons, measures to effectively demobilize and mop up existing arms, among others, are a first victory in the fight against terrorist exploitation of small arms, light weapons, and improvised explosive devices. I wish to conclude by reiterating my appreciation and gratitude to all of you for your consistent efforts in keeping our communities safe from terrorism, and wish you excellent interactions during this workshop. Asanteni.